The traveling duck in the picturesque village of Meadowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and tranquil streams, lived a duck named Quincy. Quincy was no ordinary duck. He possessed a curious mind and a restless spirit that set him apart from the other ducks in the village pond. While his friends were content to paddle around the pond and nibble on pondweed, Quincy longed to explore the world beyond their peaceful home. One crisp morning, as the first light of dawn kissed the water, Quincy decided it was time to embark on an adventure. He had heard tales of distant lands from the migratory birds that occasionally stopped by Meadowbrook, and his heart yearned to see those places for himself. With a determined quack, he flapped his wings and took to the sky, leaving the familiar pond behind. Quincy's journey took him over lush meadows and dense forests, across sparkling rivers and towering mountains. Each day brought new sights and experiences, and Quincy relished every moment. He visited bustling cities and quiet villages, marveling at the diversity of life and the beauty of the natural world. One day, while flying over a vast and seemingly endless forest, Quincy encountered a wise old owl named Orville. Perched high in an ancient oak tree, Orville watched as Quincy circled above, looking for a place to rest. "Greetings, young traveler," Orville called out, his voice deep and resonant. "What brings you to this part of the world?" Quincy landed gracefully on a sturdy branch beside Orville. "Hello. My name is Quincy, and I'm exploring the world beyond my village pond. I've seen many wonderful things, but I feel there is still so much more to discover." Orville nodded thoughtfully. "Indeed, the world is vast and full of wonders. But remember, true discovery lies not just in seeing new places, but in understanding them and the creatures that inhabit them." Quincy pondered Orville's words as he continued his journey. He made a conscious effort to learn about the places he visited and the animals he met. In a bustling city park, he befriended a squirrel named Sophie, who taught him about the challenges of city life and the importance of adaptability. In a serene countryside, he met a wise old tortoise named Terence, who shared stories of patience and resilience. As the months passed, Quincy's travels took him to the edge of a vast ocean. The sight of the endless expanse of water filled him with a sense of awe and possibility. He decided to rest on a sandy beach and watched as the waves lapped gently at the shore. As he dozed in the warm sun, he was awakened by the sound of a melodious voice. "Hello there, traveler," the voice said. Quincy looked up to see a graceful seagull named Selena standing beside him. "You look like you've seen many places. What brings you to the seaside?" Quincy stretched his wings and smiled. "I'm Quincy, and I've been exploring the world beyond my home. This is the first time I've seen the ocean, and it's more beautiful than I ever imagined." Selena nodded, her eyes sparkling with understanding. "The ocean is indeed a place of great beauty and mystery. It's home to countless creatures, each with their own stories and secrets. If you're interested, I can show you around and introduce you to some of my friends." Quincy eagerly agreed, and for the next few days, Selena guided him along the coastline. They visited rocky cliffs where puffins nested, tidal pools teeming with colorful sea life, and hidden coves where playful dolphins danced in the waves. Quincy was amazed by the diversity of life in and around the ocean, and he felt a deep sense of gratitude for Selena's guidance. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of orange and pink, Quincy and Selena perched on a rocky outcrop, watching the waves crash against the shore. "Thank you, Selena," Quincy said softly. "I've learned so much from you and from this incredible place. But I think it's time for me to return home and share my experiences with my friends and family." Selena smiled warmly. "It's been a pleasure, Quincy. The world is a better place with curious and kind-hearted travelers like you. Safe journeys, and may your stories inspire others to explore and appreciate the wonders of our world." With a final farewell, Quincy took to the sky once more, his heart full of memories and lessons from his travels. The journey back to Meadowbrook felt shorter, as if his newfound knowledge and experiences had lightened his wings. As he approached his village, he spotted the familiar pond where his friends and family still paddled contentedly. Quincy landed gracefully on the water and was immediately surrounded by his fellow ducks. They quacked excitedly, eager to hear about his adventures. For the next few hours, Quincy regaled them with tales of distant lands, fascinating creatures, and the wisdom he had gained along the way. His stories captivated the ducks, sparking their imaginations and filling them with a sense of wonder. From that day forward, Quincy became known as the traveling duck of Meadowbrook. His adventures inspired the villagers to see the world with new eyes, to appreciate the beauty and diversity around them, and to embrace the spirit of exploration and learning. Quincy continued to share his stories, knowing that true discovery lay not just in seeing new places, but in understanding them and the connections that bound all living things together.